Welcome back to DLS Vibe, your channel for all your celebrity updates and everything important in the world that you really want to know. So guess what? Donald Trump is making a return to the White House. Yep, you heard that right. Trump just won the 2024 presidential election, defeating Kamala Harris. This is huge news, not just for the US, but for the entire world. But today, I want to dive into what this victory means for Europe. First off, let's talk about NATO. During his first term, Trump was pretty vocal about how he thought NATO allies weren't paying their fair share. He even threatened to pull the US out of the alliance at one point. With Trump back in office, European nations might face renewed pressure to increase their defense spending. This could lead to some serious discussions in European capitals about their military budgets and priorities. Next, let's tackle trade relations. Trump's America First policy led to some pretty tense trade negotiations with European countries. Remember the tariffs on European steel and aluminum? Well, those could make a comeback. European leaders will need to prepare for a possible return to trade conflicts and maybe even start thinking about how to negotiate with the Trump administration. Immigration is another hot topic. Trump's strict immigration policies and his stance on border security were major parts of his first term. Europe's own challenges with immigration could see new dynamics, especially if Trump decides to push for tougher global immigration policies. Countries in the EU might either align with or push back against his approaches, affecting their own domestic policies. Then there's climate change. Trump famously pulled the US out of the Paris Agreement during his first term, and although Biden rejoined, Trump's return raises questions. Will he pull out again? Europe has been pushing hard for green policies and climate action, and having the US on a different page could complicate global efforts. European nations may have to ramp up their own initiatives independently or find new ways to engage the US on this critical issue. On the financial front, Trump's presidency might also impact the global markets. The uncertainty around his policies could lead to market volatility, which would certainly affect European economies. Investors in Europe will be watching closely, trying to predict and react to Trump's economic plans. Now, let's not forget the political landscape. Trump's victory could embolden right-wing populist movements across Europe. Leaders and parties who align with Trump's ideology might gain momentum, influencing elections and policies in various European countries. This could lead to a shift in the political climate, with more countries adopting nationalist and protectionist policies. So, what's the bottom line here? Trump's return to the White House is more than just a US story. It's a global event with significant implications for Europe. From defense and trade to immigration, climate change, and political movements, Europe will be watching closely and gearing up for what's to come. That's all for today, folks. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates. And let me know in the comments what you think this victory means for Europe. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Stay safe.